Hello everybody, welcome back to my shop. Before we get started, I got a new sticker. Get out from under here. It's from Yellow Jacket Woodworks. Yellow Jacket Woodworks. Be sure to go check him out. He's got some great videos. Check him out on Instagram. Follow on Instagram. But yeah, he does some pretty cool stuff. Be sure to go check him out. Check out his channel. Give him some support, and we'll get you on the board. I don't know if he's received his back, but I did mail him one back, so maybe he'll get it here in a day or two. But got another piece of black walnut. I'm overloaded with black walnut, so I'm trying to do a lot of stuff with it to get rid of some of this black walnut here. But what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to do just leave it a live edge. I'm going to leave it kind of square. It's about 9 inches by 7 inches, and I'm about 3 inches thick. But I'll just flatten this down, get us a tenon. Like I say, I'm gonna do a live edge on it, leave the bark. It's on there pretty good. It hasn't started falling off yet, because this wood still is, the moisture content is about 18%, so still a little green, but that's okay. But it does have some cracking on the edges, but that'll be okay. But we'll get it sanded down and leave all this natural look. So it's got some purple in it. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but it's got a lot of purple. That's kind of pretty. It'd be pretty cool if it's inside the bowl. But yeah, we'll get it mounted up, and we'll get started turning. Okay, we got it mounted up on the lathe. I spun it. Get about 520 RPMs, about as good as I can get. There is a little bit of vibration, even in my camera. I've tried to put my camera in a couple different places. Still got a little vibration in the camera, but as long as we stay focused on this, you won't be able to tell. But you got most of it out. But anyway, we'll get turning. Like I said, I'm gonna flatten this out, get a tenon on it, and then get it turned around, hollow out the middle. But I'm gonna leave it kind of square. Not going to round it off or make a wing bowl or anything, but we'll go with it. And finally got it warm in here. It's been cold. It's only like 30, 31 degrees outside. So I got my heater on. You can probably see it right in there. You can see my heater on. So got it warm in here. It's comfortable. So we'll get turning on this, and be using a 5/8 bowl gouge. Get my face shield here. We'll get turning on this thing. All right. Yeah, it's got some vibration. Camera's not too bad. Okay. Alright, so we got our tenon on there. Of course, I'll come back and clean this up a little bit more. Looks good. Didn't lose any bark. So we'll get this, we'll get it flipped around and start the other side. Alright, got it turned around. So let's start the center here. Hope I don't lose the bark, because after I got to turn it right here, it is a little loose. Put some CA on there, so maybe it'll be all right. Hopefully in here it'll stay. The only thing I'm going to do is just kind of hit that with a flap wheel, and we'll hope for the best. Everything else is good except right in there. It's kind of a little loose, but I think it'll be fine. All right, start out the middle, mask on, staying with the 5/8 bowl gouge through most of it. May change. We'll see. Yeah, that's about as big as I want to go. I don't want to, well, maybe a little bit more. But anyway, I'm going to, should have thought and drilled that center out. Let's do that. Let's drill that center. Cut some of the time down on following it out. On a bit. Now we can get in there. Yeah, I may go a little bit bigger. I don't know. I kind of like a smaller section there, but I'll work on that. We'll get hauled out. I did go out a little bit further, so all that'll sand out. But that's about what I want right there. It's still, it's probably about probably about 3/8 thick on the bottom still. It's about 2 inches deep here. So I think we'll leave it there. I just hit it with the carbide and the scraper and smooth it up. So we'll we'll get it sanded, and I'll turn around and get the tenon. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sand it. I'll use the flap wheel, hit all this up, all the bark, and then sand the sides, sand the middle. Yeah, the flap wheel works great. I watched a couple guys on YouTube. It has a channel do a lot. I watched Phil. He does a lot of live edge turnings. Beautiful. He does beautiful work. That's where I got a lot of my learning from for doing live edge, was from watching his channel. Make sure you go check him out, Phil Anderson. He does great stuff. But anyway, I'll get it sanded. Then we'll come back, get it turned over, get the tin off, and get some finish on it. Won't bore you through all the sanding, but I'm gonna sand everything. I'll start about 80, work my way up to about 400. Flap wheel, I got a 100 grit flap wheel, and I got a 300 grit. I'm gonna hit the bark with that. So I'll get that done. We'll come back, flip it, and get the tin. Tin off, get that nub off there, and I'll get it sanded, and we'll come back and put some finish on it. Okay, got the nub, everything off the bottom. Put some finish on it. I'm gonna put 2 coats of Zinsser shellac, and then I'll come back after that and I'll put some Pawson paste on it. But I'll do it with a brush so I can get into all these crevices on this bark. But I think it's gonna turn out really pretty. But I'll do 2. Like I say, I'll put about 2 coats. Then we'll come back and put some polishing paste on it. So we'll get that all done. So I'll get this finished up here, and we'll come back when that dries, and we'll put on the polishing paste, and it should turn out really good. Okay, got my 2 coats of shellac on it, got it smooth sand. I'll put on the polishing paste. I use the Southwind Sunshine Butter, really good stuff. We'll get it on there and bring out that shine if I can get it up here to hold it. I can't do it down there. But yeah, I think it turned out really well. I didn't sand on the ends. I didn't sand all them saw marks out. I wanted to kind of leave some of them in there to give it that that natural cut look. So there's still some on the ends, but I like it. I've always said I like the rustic. The more rustic it is, the more I like it. So that's the reason I leave them in there. It just gives it a good natural patina. So, and of course, I ain't gonna put this on the bark. I don't want to rub too hard on that bark. I don't want it to come off. It's on there really well, so I'm gonna leave it like it is. But yeah, but it turned out really good. Really like it. Anyway, there we go. One walnut natural edge bowl. I think it turned out really good. You can still see the little bit of purple in here. On the back there's a lot of purple still left in that wood. Here's the back. I don't know if you can still see and you can still see my swirls from my scraper when I scraped the bottom. Didn't want to sand them out either. I left them in there because they kind of look pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it really good on here, but it looks pretty cool. But yeah, you can kind of see that purple running up through here. Get the light just right, maybe you can see it. I don't know, but anyway. And then the ends there, and believe me, it's just smooth as silk. But them saw marks, I left them. I didn't want to sand them all out. I left them in there because I thought they looked pretty cool. A couple of cracks are still there, which I'm fine with that. I like that. The other end, same way. Just gives it that old rustic look. So, but yeah, one walnut bowl. Still ended up, it's about 9 inches by 7 inches. These are about 2 inches deep, about 3/8 thick on the bottom. Bowl's about 6, almost 7 inches round, really, almost. But there it is. So, hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so to help my channel. If you have, thank you very much. And remember to go check out Yellow Jacket Woodworks. Great job. He has some great videos. And all the other guys too. So I can get this over here to the board. You'll be able to see. Yeah, Yellow Jacket Woodworks. Check him out. All these other guys. Fantastic job. Great videos. Great channel. Go out and give them some support. Subscribe to their channels. So, yeah. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And we'll see you on the next one.